Who you are when nothing is going your way is who you really are. Anyone can be disciplined when their pockets are full, their body is rested, and their life is running smoothly. Anyone can flash a smile, talk about work ethic, and manifest a positive attitude when the sun is shining and everything is executing according to plan. That isn't character, that's just a reaction to good weather. Your true identity is forged and exposed in the pitch black of the valley. It is revealed when the pressure reaches an absolute boiling point, when your foundation is shaking, and when the universe seems completely indifferent to your pain. When everything falls completely out of line, your choices cease to be mere actions. They become the ultimate declaration of who you are. Consider the reality of true resilience. When 10 businesses fail back to back, when your capital is depleted, when your peers are whispering that you should give up and play it safe, will you have the unyielding courage to start the 11th? Most people collapse at the first sign of real friction. They experience one setback, one broken contract, or one financial defeat, and they immediately begin adjusting their ambitions downward to match their current level of disappointment. But the elite understand that failure is not an identity. It is merely data. It is a necessary crucible. Every single defeat is stripping away a layer of arrogance, revealing the raw material of a stronger version of you. Starting over is not a sign of weakness. It is the absolute proof that your spirit has not been broken. Look at the brutal reality of the morning clock. When you only got 3 hours of sleep, when your eyelids feel like lead, and the bed is a warm sanctuary against a cold room, can you still stick to that 3 a.m. wake-up? The average individual negotiates with the mattress. They tell themselves that they need recovery, that they will make it up tomorrow, or that just this once won't hurt. But when you hit that snooze button because you are tired, you are telling your subconscious mind that your feelings are more important than your goals. You are training yourself to fold under physical pressure. The true master of self doesn't care about the 3 hours of sleep. They don't consult their fatigue. They understand that winning the dawn when you are completely exhausted is a massive psychological victory. It is the moment you prove to your brain that it possesses absolutely zero authority over your execution. Think about the condition of your physical temple. When your body is deeply fatigued, when your muscles ache from days of relentless output, and when your energy reserves are entirely empty, can you still stick to your grueling workout? It is easy to go to the gym when you feel incredible and your playlist is hitting just right. But the workouts that truly matter, the ones that reshape your DNA and build an unshakable spirit, are the ones where you had to drag your body across the threshold through sheer force of will. When you perform under total fatigue, you are doing far more than moving iron. You are conditioning your mind to function when the world is crumbling. You are teaching yourself that your physical limitations are nothing more than a boundary line waiting to be crossed. We live in a culture obsessed with comfort, convenience, and instantaneous rescue. Everyone is looking for an easy route, completely blind to the fact that an easy life creates a fragile mind. If you never face resistance, how can you ever expect to develop strength? You must actively lean into the storm. When chaos arrives, do not pray for it to pass. Pray for a bigger pair of shoulders to carry the load. Look at the disaster around you not as a tragedy, but as raw material for your personal development. The individual who can look at absolute devastation and say, "This is exactly what I need to grow," is an individual who can never be conquered by external circumstances. Your life is an everyday audit. The universe doesn't care about your potential, your dreams, or the promises you make when you are feeling inspired. It audits your actual output when conditions are at their absolute worst. If you talk about discipline but fold the second you get a headache, you are living a delusion. If you claim to have an unshakable vision but drop your standards the moment your bank account dips, you are a fraud to your own potential. True character is keeping the promises you made to yourself, long after the emotion of the initial decision has completely evaporated. It is doing the work precisely when you hate it the most. Think about the way an anchor functions. It doesn't prove its worth while the ship is docked in a calm harbor. Its true value is realized only when the storm rolls in. The waves are crashing over the deck, and the wind is trying to drag the vessel onto the jagged rocks. Your daily routines are your anchor. When your personal life is in chaos, when a relationship falls apart, or when your health is tested, your routines must remain absolutely non-negotiable. You do not drop your standards because life got heavy. You tighten them. You lock in your disciplines with even greater precision. You wake up on time. You feed your mind with eternal truth. You punish your body in the arena, and you execute your daily directives without a single second of hesitation. Stop waiting for the world to play fair. It won't. Stop hoping for an environment where everything aligns perfectly with your convenience. Perfect conditions are an illusion used by cowards to justify their cowardice. The true warrior operates with the understanding that obstacles are not blocking the path. The obstacles are the path. The friction, the pain, the betrayal, and the fatigue are the exact weights you need to lift to build the architecture of your greatness. If you can master the internal dialogue when everything is falling out of line, the external world loses all power over you. Take an honest look at your current situation. Identify the area where you are currently making excuses because things are difficult. Identify the places where you have allowed your standards to slip because you are tired or stressed. Stop the bleeding right now. No more half-hearted efforts. No more waiting for tomorrow. If you are exhausted, execute anyway. If you are broke, build anyway. If you have failed 10 times, stand up and attack the 11th. Take absolute pride in the struggle. Let the pain burn away your weakness until there is nothing left but pure, unadulterated discipline. Lock in your habits, hold the line against your lower self, and become absolutely undeniable.